Opa, bem-vindos a mais um vídeo de Skyrim, começando no episódio 17 aqui, eu acredito que seja o 17. E vamos continuar aqui nossa jogatina. Que eu me lembro, no episódio passado a gente tinha derrotado o Alduin e tinha afugentado ele. Agora a gente vai ter que atrair ele de algum jeito para conseguirmos dar um fim no nosso amigo. Cadê? A gente conseguiu o Dragon Rain, o golpe lá que prende os dragões. Agora eu recomendo de verdade vocês vão fazer as missões tipo principais o mais rápido possível. E depois quando vocês derrotam o Alduin, aparece dragão em todo momento, pô. E tipo, tem um perigo tipo deles matarem algum NPC e se vocês gostam. Eu não vou ir logo fazer a missão não, que eu quero falar com aquele Argen. Não sei falar o nome do velho. Talvez seja aquele ali. É.
Alduin, we heard the dragonman shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. Ah, Dragon's Reach. There are men, although I fear the Jarl may. Remember, the way of the voice trains you for more than that. May the strength and truth of your voice serve you well. Rest and focus.
Onde Alduin foi?
Old tales say that he can trap. You must find out how he does this before he regains his strength. Correct?
É incrível, né? Que tipo, Alduin devorou a alma dos mortos. Aí tipo, ele tava mais poderoso do que quando ele enfrentou os três nórdicos lá. Mesmo assim o Dovahkiin conseguiu fazer ele tipo se afugentar, tá ligado? Isso é muito brabo, tá ligado? Vou falar só com o velho pra ver o que ele vai me dizer e depois vou fazer a reunião lá dos malucos. Cadê o velho? Ele às vezes fica sentado aqui. Quando eu vejo ele tá dormindo. Que susto, mulher. Então vamos continuar aqui nossa pequena aventura. O velho deve estar aqui do lado de fora sentado, em vez de ele ficar aqui. Bem, ele não tá aqui não, hein. A gente tá se dando. Eu ia falar com ele só pra dizer, opa, derrotei Alduin. Peraí, eu vou dar só mais uma olhada só pra tipo dar aquela felicidade pro velho. Ali ele. E aí?
Did you find the Elder Scroll? What happened when you took it back to the throat of the world?
He must have returned to Stormcloaks. If you don't find him soon, he returns stronger than
Jarl's innocent white?
although it might be difficult to persuade. I'm sure you'll manage, though. If you can defeat the world, surely sweet talking the Jarl. I'm afraid there's a further secret. I discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. Not just anything, but the right hand of Alduin. The Blades have been hunting him for justice demand. Done. Until he is dead, I'll take my oath of the Blade for Vincent.
Haven't you been listening to me?
own.
There, he devours the souls of the heroic dead who feed him.
Justice can be punished. Artemis was the author of many atrocities. Crimes great enough to be truly turned traitor and helped overthrow them, whether or not he has truly repented, merely acted to save himself. Justice demands.
Que pena, amigo, porque eu não vou deixar ele vivo.
It's late now. I'll head back home if you need me.
Fala que o Dragonborn ajuda eles pra caramba. Graças a eles recuperam esse tempo. Eles conseguem mais blades, tipo, auxiliares. E em vez deles, sei lá, agradecerem, não, tipo, tu é foda, a gente vai deixar o teu amigo dragão vivo. Não, pô, eles falam, eu não vou mais te ajudar não. Bando de desgraçado, velho. Odeio esses blades, odeio mesmo. Pra ir aqui pra Dragon's Reach.
You couldn't possibly do the dragon.
Claro que eu sou parceiro, eu derrotei o maluco lá. Antes eu quero ver se tem alguns equipamentos novos pra eu pegar. Vai que tem um elmo melhor.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your game's open. Let's see. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Tipo, esse coitado desse mensageiro, o cara trabalha com sua porra. Deixa eu ver o negócio lá. Completo do museu. Vai ter uma questzinha que vai começar nesse museu. E eu recomendo muito que vocês façam. Porque além de ser uma quest da ética, ela dá um item super overpower lá, que é uma adaga que tem 10% de chance de matar com um golpe. E tipo, mesmo que 10% seja pouco, você vai ficar batendo muito no inimigo, pô. E alguma hora ele vai morrer, pô. Tipo, ele pode ser infinitamente mais poderoso que você, mas mesmo assim você vai derrotar ele. Então tipo, vale muito a pena. Porra, aparece, velho. Ok.
Got a lot of steel to shoot.
Goths be praised.
Tá meio sujo você, hein?
Papa, you're back. Let's play a game.
Não.
Aww.
Steer clear, Hilders.
Ela não entendeu que eu tô tentando cumprir meu papel de pai ausente. Beleza, eu acho que é... Não, eu vou no armazém não, nunca tem nada bom nessa porra.
Come to check for the news.
Claro, por que não?
You're someone who. Take a look.
Tem armadura melhor, por favor. Não, isso aí eu tenho. Opa, isso é bom. Qual é o dano da minha?
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Não vou comprar não, velho. Vou embora. Eu até venderei as coisas, mas não vai fazer diferença, então bora logo pra Dragon's Root.
Another wanderer here to look
Yeah.
at
God watch over your battle. I must have misheard.
I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my path. What you're asking for is you want me to let the dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of World Eater himself. But I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. Oh, freaking General Tullius or Odin. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of it. And I would... Getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this time. What if the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council? Of the tongues would have to listen. Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the vine. According to legend, the Jarl Olaf One-Eyed One, they say he shouted it into submission in single combat atop Mount Amthor. Luminex was the dragon's name. That's my men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. We have a truce to arrange first, eh?
Beleza, bora falar com os amigos lá.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Aí, bora vir aqui antes. Aí vai e aparece um dragão, tá vendo? Dragão, tem dragão aqui não. Pra lá falar com o amigo logo e deu fora daqui.
What? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Seria bom. Opa, é isso que eu quero.
Until next time. You're looking for a new blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Seria bom se eu tivesse um escudo orc, mas não vai ter não.
Aye.
Sai daí rapidinho. Pega essa barra de metal do Alduin e vou ver se ele vem.
Take a look.
Não vem não. Então bora embora. Por falar em Mara, eu recomendo vocês fazerem a missãozinha dela, que fica tipo em Riften, porque vocês pegam um daqueles buffs eternos, sabe? Foi isso, eu ouvi alguém gritando. E aí?
Sky above, voice within. Now you see why I've warned you against them. Yes, but understand, during the days of Alduin's rule, all dragons, if not the Paternox, Alduin could not have been overthrown. It was he that first taught men to use the boot. Kinnereth has placed the voice of wisdom with you. All you need to do is learn to listen to it. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves with it. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl. Paternox has made the decision to help you. Even the Greybeard must bend to the winds of change. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring party. They will listen. I will do what I can to bring them.
Mentira, ele fala, vou fazer tudo possível, mas quem realmente já faz lá é o Dragon Boy. Cadê? Bora vir logo pra cá que tá mais perto. Pera aí, eu dei o teleporte pro lugar errado. Daria pra me teleportar logo pra cidade. Vou dar uma olhada pra ver se não tem nenhum dragão perto. Tem não, tem não. Bora dar um teleporte pra cidade pra não ter perigo. Eu dei sorte, ainda não apareceu nenhum dragão.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm finding my ways. Hey, what?
It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
O que ele tá correndo?
Listen out, wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Pera aí, eu quero ver o que ele tá correndo.
Spare some gold for a veteran?
Go fiddling with any looks around here. We're going to have a real
Eu só tava indo pro posto dele. Aqui é um lugar que vai ter muitas quests. E vai ter uma da Édrica lá no castelo. Então eu sugiro que vocês façam também. Vai ter um velho que vocês encontram na rua. Eles vão falar que o mestre dele tá perdido. Aí vocês dão início à quest e vai ser uma quest da Édrica. Se não me engano são 16 ou 17 quests da Édrica no jogo. Não, acho que é 15, sei lá, não lembro dele.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose. Why don't you have a chat? I suspect we might have you. Besides, I'm sure you're doing.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Speak with Legabrica. She will determine if you are Legion material.
Rapidinho, deixa eu dar um save, porque eu não quero acabar entrando na Legião sem querer não.
I'm originally from Cyrodiil, here at the request of the Emperor himself. Now, while I'm certain this is all terribly interesting, it's not a cause, it's a rebellion. The Legion's always been here. Without us to keep order, take, for example, Ulfric Stormcloak and his little rebellion. Ulfric Stormcloak's head rolling away from his lifeless. It's good we hold the reach. Were the rebels to gain control, the silver mines would give them coin to hire more thugs and expand their violence. Yalmarch is an important buffer zone between the rebel forces and the capital. Ulfric, the Greybeard. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as much as we are from these dragons. You may have a point. I'm always surprised by how serious we are. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
Call it whatever you want.
O Dragon Ball tem que botar moral nessas coisas.
Jarl Baldric.
Why then?
Cadê? Bora se teleportar pra cá e pegar uma carroça pra... Pegar uma carroça pra... Winterhold. Não, Winterhold não, é Windhelm. Vai estar lá em cima. Tô dando sorte, não tá precisando nenhum dragão. Mas sabe o que eu falo isso? Eu só vejo ele sobrevoando, tá ligado?
Where do you want to go?
Windhelm.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Falou.
Ever been to Windhelm? Oldest city in Skyrim by some count. They say the big old palace there was built by Vídeo.
O boneco tá interessante assim, com a armadura de puta que pariu. Eu não disse que um dragão ia aparecer em algum momento. Aí isso é fraquinho, o cara vai, né, acabar com ele em 5 segundos. E essa aí, parceiro. Que pau dando aqui uma flechada atrás dele, velho. Ele é fraco. Melhor tu fugir, parceiro. Bora, parceiro, vai ficar frescura, vem pra cá. Fechada nas costas, parceiro. Agora vai ser forçado a descer. Poxa, eu esqueci que tinha a rendição um dragão, velho. Puta que pariu. Mas tá de boa, tá de boa. Agora desce aí, amigo. Olha pra onde ele desce, que é um miserável. Eu não vou deixar ele se safar não, pô. Pô, ele se safou. Mas tá de boa. Ele viu que não dava conta e meteu o pé. Olha, ele quis voltar. Safado. Desce aí, parceiro. Ele queria ter o filho com Dragonborn. Uma dragão absorvida, neném.
It's no secret.
These are who pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
Eu sou a favor dos Stormcloaks, mas tipo, esses caras que se dizem Stormcloaks, tipo alguns, são bem preconceituosos, tá ligado? Coitado de Jafos, pô, eles só querem morar ali em paz.
We got the nickname.
E os Argonianos que nem moram na cidade. É tenso.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Verdade, eu também sou outro
I
norte.
remember
You are Alduin with us. Come to join the war. Speak with Garmar. He handles the new recruits. I'm sorry to hear that. If you change your mind, speak with
Mensagem
Garmar.
dos barbas cinzentas.
What does mean?
Tornou
My father,
ideal de
the
armar.
great bear of Eastmark, died with my imprisonment after. I, his only son, forced to deliver his eulogy by a letter I had smuggled out of prison. When finally set free, I returned to Windhelm and was greeted by a sick, clamoring, angry voice, calling out, the throne of Eastermore, the throne of my father.
Você matou o grande rei.
Prove our wretched condition. How is the High King supposed to be the defender of Skyrim if he can't even defend himself? Indeed, Eldison has become Jarl of Sobre. But the Moot has not yet met the name of High King. And they won't. Not as long as I have any say. There hasn't been a true High King. For too long, he's been handpicked by the Emperor and given emphatic nods by milk-kicking Jarl. It's time we had a real High King. One of our own.
O que você está lutando nessa
We're
guerra?
fighting because we're done bleeding for an empire that untold numbers of Nords died defending the empire against the Dominion. Skyrim being sold to the Belmont so the Emperor could. We're fighting because our own yards, once strong, right? We're fighting because Skyrim needs heroes, and there's no one else but us.
Como
I'm
vai a
not sure
guerra?
why Tullius wasted his time trying to break Winterhold from us. But if he wants to throw his men over, Tullius has camps in the Pale, entertaining folks of that. The Empire still underestimates our force. Not entirely true. But any Nord can learn the way of the voice by studying with the Greybeards. By shouting toward to the ground, you have me there. However, it was my sword piercing his heart. The Imperials have already dug into Whiterun. We're rested from them soon enough. We should take our march. It'll be an important pressure point on the Imperials. We'll be within
Então,
steady.
mas dos barbas
It's about
cinzentas.
time they turn their gaze from the heavens back to our brutal combat. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. But the political situation is still delicate. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will. Alduin, the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his team. And what would we have you do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
The Stormcloaks are fighting victory. They all know that. The Greybeards have called.
Beleza, então vamos para sediar o Conselho de Paz.
Cross the river to the northeast.
E com essa reta realmente final do nosso querido Skyrim.
Google Barrow. Steer clear of that foul place, lest the Walking Dead claim you as their own.
Minhas orelhas já estão doendo de usar tanto headset hoje. Que antes de eu fazer esse vídeo eu tava jogando com os amigos Minecraft. A gente tava fazendo survival. É como eu disse, eu tava pensando em fazer tipo em co-op, só que o problema é que é só aqueles que estão vendo.
You'll have to speak up by the middle of death.
We have nothing to talk about until Armadilha is dead.
Então sai daqui.
Make your
Porra.
choice, Dragonborn. You're either with us. Here's the big picture. He helped Alduin enslave our. We can't afford to give Arthanax the opportunity to betray us in turn. Return to
É verdade, e a gente não pode dar essa oportunidade. E a gente também não pode dar essa oportunidade de vocês reentrarem, então eu vou ter que acabar com isso. Falou! Porra, eu não usei com força suficiente. E pô, calma aí. Otário. Tô puto com os Blades, viado. Antes de falar com eles, eu vou ver como tá o pessoal. E aí?
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
E quem é o
I'll
seu?
give you credit for boldness, but associating yourself with the Blades is a choice you will come to regret. I'm here to ensure that General Tullius does not exceed his authority. We should get started. We should get started.
Ok.
You can arrange an end to the fighting. Dragon's Reach is at your disposal. We should get started. We should get started.
E aí?
Is everyone here? Let's get this started. Don't worry, I'll come to this peace council of yours.
É, tu já tá no Conselho de Paz.
Don't worry, I'll come to this peace council of yours.
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer. I understand this council is your idea about me.
Done it.
I'm afraid I
Men of violence are gathered here.
É, deu pra falar com todo
These
mundo.
very stones are dedicated to peace, and I should not have agreed to host this council. Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in this matter. There. Yes. But regrets not. Take your seat at the council table. Remember, we all wait upon you.
we should get started. We should get started.
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place. You've done well to even get the two of them in the same room.
Why did
We should get started.
Please take your seat so that we can be.
Calma, é rapidinho. Eu quero falar com todo mundo. E aí?
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire? I don't know how you convinced old Vic to talk to the Empire. Worse than a waste of time if you ask me. I don't know how you.
I never thought of ever willingly to stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand. It's good to be back in Hyrule after all this year. I'd just as soon get this over with. I'll come to the council, but I doubt anything.
We should get started. Alduin is only getting stronger. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting
E
for?
você?
We must succeed. We must make them see their danger. We must succeed.
Tá bom, então vou embora.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come
No,
here in the spirit
you
of
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation. Your chief Talos Hunter?
here, here.
I have every right to do this. I need to ensure that nothing is moved here that violates the terms of the White Gold Company.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
My eagerness, fear, the nerve of those Imperial bastards. To think that I would sit down at the same table with that down more bitch. She walks for us. Maybe so, but remember here, the liberal Tullius needs to know I want.
Juro por esse barulho, foi meu irmão vindo falar comigo aqui. Era o braço pra você.
It feels like a mistake to me.
Claro, pô, eu sou Dragonborn, sei de tudo.
But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Alfred, why so hostile? After all, it's not the fountain that burning your heart.
Nada.
She's supposed to be on our side.
No, exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first. The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about, unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
We're here to arrange a
Temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture. Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiation?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
Taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss the truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it.
Respeita a rainha,
You
porra.
can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth like a negotiating chip. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle. Is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing. What would you perhaps want in return?
General, we don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor.
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Enterro.
In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Conric, plus all completely free. Not enough to outweigh the loss of Markarth. With the reach in enemy hands, our whole position in Solitude would be threatened. I'm glad you agree. I'm starting to wonder whose side you were on. We've made it a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith.
Pera aí, pô. Eu falei que Markarth seria uma troca justa.
As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Garmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Garmar. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Garmar. I should have listened to you in the first place.
For the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreement? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphi? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me, and I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you defeat their flesh.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the world beater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
Shut up! If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it meat. These terms are still not acceptable.
Damn right we do.
You surrendered your march to us, and take Ifrod Ravenfern with you. Solely the Builder will take over as Jarl of Mortal.
Peraí, pô, que deu Rift.
It seems I have no choice but to let the dragon
Ah, não, fogos não, bicho.
although I'm starting to doubt your plans. What say you, dragon?
Não é, ele pode ser desse daí.
Spoken like a true son of Skyrim. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
Seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius. These are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Alduin's forces. Jarl Edmund will step down.
Maria, vai acabar os fogos não. Eu peço perdão pelo barulho, mas não posso fazer nada.
Allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila will step down.
Ah, vou ter essa Maven espinho Maven Blackbriar.
Jarl March will be turned over to Ulfric, with Sorley the Builder assuming the Jarlship.
Então, mas...
You both agree to this?
The sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Ellison? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting for your bidding.
Say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Ellison. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on this.
Come on, Delmar. We have a lot of work to do. Markarth is a heavy price for this. I hope it is.
Jarl Dalgrove, I assume
Ah, eu vou contar sentado.
Dragonborn plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon speech at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that bit of detail, have you?
Ah, right.
I anticipate. While you were away, busy in the library of Skyrim, an unguessed troll was the important thing is that the blades recorded then in the name. Cross-reference of this because of the map of my priorities. I believe I've identified my black opponent.
Mas pode me ajudar.
Don't you see? The name of the dragon. I call him the dragon of the forest. He will hear you wherever you might be. He's not compelled to, but dragon. Your voice in particular is like a good tree. I think it very likely that he will be unable to resist this task. I'm no master. Like old
Caçador alado da neve.
We have nothing to talk about. I hope this truce is reasonable.
yes? Shout for Uda from the dragon's reach.
Pior que esse velho é de boa, mesmo ele tipo sendo um Blade, ele não é chato em outro.
As soon as it suits me.
These terms are satisfactory to my government. The truce is unlikely to last long, innit?
E aí?
As soon as I get my men ready. That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you.
Bem, eu vou... Eu sou do lado dos Stormcloaks, mas numa trégua eu prefiro que seja tipo... Que os dois lados se beneficiem com isso. E como o Tratado Ouro Branco não é algo que beneficia o Império, eu acho que pra mim não é uma trégua, é uma redenção. Por isso que eu odeio muito Stormers e pra mim quem devia ganhar a guerra era Stormcloaks, né? Deixa eu só ver os negócios aqui. Vamos lá começar a nossa missãozinha.
May the gods watch over your battle, friend.
Foi batalha.
As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled.
Tô pronto, vim armar uma armadilha pro dragão.
Make sure you do your part.
Another
I'm
wanderer,
putting my
here to lick
city
my father's
door.
boots. Good job.
We're ready when you are.
Ok. Agora vai chamar o dragãozinho. Cadê? É invocar dragão. Claro que tem. Aí, ele vai aparecer agora. Eu vou te salvar, pô. Vou te empurrar pra tu ficar longe do dragão. Porra, ele mais, porra. Não pra ir não, pô. Tu vai ser agarrado pelo dragão. Eu não disse? Fui no dragão. Esse tem um design muito massa, pô. Eu vou esperar ele vir pra dar o shout. Mas é, agora corre. Do vacão. Vem pra armadilha, safado. É macaco do caralho. E aí?
You went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Sincere Alduin, no doubt you want to know where to find Alduin.
Onde ele está se escondendo?
Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Oval. One reason I came to your call was to test you. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship. But among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pot, he has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring his door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes. Induran ao Medoved Avarantil, to Ulost Ofan Inlam. Now that, Croesus, only this. You have the Thurm of Adova, but without the wings of what? Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Only Khan Korav guide Milan, and you can trust me. Zuni Tarun, free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Fica olhando isso aí, antes de eu dar início pra missão, quero ver que vocês vejam isso. Quero que vocês vejam isso.
You have no idea how long I have waited for such an opportunity. I would be most appreciative if you would permit me to perform some tests on you, purely in the interest of the advancement of knowledge.
Be gone, mage. Do not test my promise to the Dovahkiin.
I assure you, you will not even notice it. Most of them are hardly involved in water. Surely you wouldn't risk your stay over a small amount of blood.
Jude, man, what are you doing back there?
Medo da forma que ficou. Olá.
I'm still amazed that your plan worked. Now, if you don't mind,
Sim.
Something to tell the grandkids, eh? I'm sure about that. You want to let that dragon loose after all the trouble to catch your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea.
carry on, so it's all part of the Dragon Lord's plan.
Make a move towards Baldur. The goals. My eyes.
You need dein Buch erstmal. Saran, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can?
Estou pronto para levar até esse Kuldafel.
I warn you, once you flow the skies of Kaisal, your envy of the Dove will only increase.
Mas meu poder é maior que a maioria dos dragões, então não vai aumentar tanto assim não. Cara, eu tô preso, bicho. Não acredito que bugou. Ai, ai, Deus. Beleza, então. Ah, não. Foi.
This is as far as I can take you. With both Akri, I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Falou. Bem, então vou terminando nosso vídeo por aqui. Nesse vídeo nós não fizemos tanta coisa, foi mais um falatório. Mas foi legal. Então, obrigado por quem assistiu até aqui. Se você não é inscrito, se inscreva, deixe seu like e até o próximo vídeo.